Hello, everyone. It's been a while. The earth has been kind of quiet, but we have today, the 8th of January 2023, we have the first, what we can call biggest so far earthquake this year. It's a 7.0 out of the Vanuatu area that's very close along the South Pacific near Fiji and Tonga. And it's a shallow earthquake, 23 kilometers. It triggered a tsunami warning. At this time, I don't have any information about that. But you know what's interesting? I will put a little video that we wrote about the big one in 2023. And this was the number one area that we expected to have a big 7.0 or greater earthquake this year. And it just happened at the beginning of January. So I will put the video now to see how we predicted maybe this area to be the most active and more propense to have the big one so far. Okay? And Philippines, Indonesia will be number two. It always gives us a very bad news earthquake, usually accompanied by some tsunami problems. And the first one, even though it's not that important from the point of view of human disaster possibility, is the area that's been moving quite a lot lately. And that is the area of around Fiji and Tonga. So those will be my predictions, if you want to call it that way. Remember, we cannot predict earthquakes. Scientifically, it's impossible to put all the variables that it takes. Mother Earth will give us a big one somewhere in the middle of nowhere with no warnings. So here what I'm doing is putting some of the past data and recent data of earthquake movement to try to make a picture of the most probable areas that can bring us the big earthquake for 2023. And again, the earthquake was very shallow, and as usual, let's see some data. This is the area of South Pacific, close to Australia, on this part. And we can look at some records. These are records at about oh, 900-kilometer distance. And again, as you may know by now, if you look at some of our videos, it was a shallow earthquake, relatively shallow, so it produces a lot of surface wave. This part of the record here, remember our surface wave, the beginning of the record are the body wave, PS, and reflected areas. So very interesting from that point of view. We have some other, uh, let's see, we had another record much longer, like 2,500 kilometers. So this record is from New Guinea at about 2,000 and some kilometers. And the total length is 20 minutes. And you can see the amount of energy that is propagating a surface wave. Very big compared to any other of the body wave at the beginning. It's a very typical, very nice seismogram to look at. Okay, so this is the biggest so far this year, and it's primarily due maybe to subduction. Here we have the moment tensor indicating some kind of reverse faulting, and that is in the south part of the Pacific, which is related to the ring of fire of the Pacific and all those active areas. So for now, I wanted to bring you this information. Saludos por el mundo.